Tonight on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz TV Aftershow, we have Authors of Pain, we have Kings, we have Bludgeoning, and a Beast. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, everybody? We are live on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify. You're liking, subscribing, telling your friends and your foes about the world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down this week's SmackDown Live. What is up, everybody? I am Christian Rosenberg. No Gabby this week. Why? Because the Wow Women of Wrestling are doing their TV tapings as we're recording, so she's busy on location over there. However, Daddy Tom Connolly is in the house.
I am here. I got it out of the house again.
2 weeks in a row. How? there are fathers watching and listening, want to know, how are you pulling this off?
Lots of help. I started back at work yesterday, so, I was already at work, so I figured I'm already out, so I already escaped for the day. I'm going to come back. I'm going to just stay out as long as I can.
Might as well stay in the house a couple more hours.
No, lots of help at home, so yeah. Much appreciated help, which is awesome. So,
well, we appreciate that you are here hanging out with me.
Thank you.
I'm sure our viewers and listeners appreciate you here as well. So Clash of Champions has come and gone.
Yep.
Now we get ready for our Fox premiere in a couple weeks. And we are hyping it up like crazy tonight.
Yeah. I almost want to know what USA and NBC think of all this, Because it's like most shows, when they're debuting, they don't get to, hey, we're going to have a whole bunch of episodes leading up to this, and then we're switching networks. So we're going to promote this awesome main event for our first show on a different network.
Well, I remember when Raw left USA to go to TNN, and then Spike and TNN the same network?
I think it was... Yeah, they were.
Okay, and then back to USA.
I think with the Spike, was it TNN, then it came.
Yeah, when
Spike.
TNN, then Spike, then USA again. And I remember them like hyping it up.
Yeah.
And just being confused.
Well, yeah, but I think this is like way more of a hype than we've seen before.
Fox is a little different than TNN.
Yes. Oh no, for sure. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean it's network television.
Yes.
Every week this is going to be on.
Yeah,
so, and I'm shocked by what happened tonight. I wasn't expecting what happened after the first match.
Well, let's get into it because the first match was a doozy. So we start right off with a 6-man, nearly 25-minute match.
Yeah,
no promos, no nothing. We go right into New Day versus the Revival and Randy Orton. Kofi retains his title as Teddy Long gets ready for that 6-man tag team match.
I thought it was a great match, too, on Sunday between the two of them.
Oh, yeah. Kofi retained over Orton. The Revival defeated New Day to become new SmackDown tag champs.
I like that match a lot, too.
Even though they're on Raw for the moment.
Yeah. Well, I think
well, with the new draft coming up, as long as they're keeping the title, I think they're going to be on SmackDown.
Which I'm totally fine with.
And I feel like they emphasized this on commentary, and I swear it was incorrect, but obviously, if they're saying it must be true. Saying the Revival were the first tag team ever to be the NXT, Raw, and SmackDown tag champions. Wasn't American Alpha?
No.
Well, American Alpha had...
They never won the Raw Tag Team Championship.
They kind of won it separately together. So.
I know they both won them separately, but I could have sworn they won them together.
No. I think Jason Jordan was gone before, and then Gable won it with...
I know Gable won it with Rude and Jordan won it with Rollins, but I thought there was a time where the two of them won it together also.
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
No, because
obviously if they said it
because I think they got split up. That was why.
They did eventually get split up, but I thought they won it first.
Well, I think they got split up, and that's why they never won the Raw ones. They were only on SmackDown. Because Chad Gable stayed on...
I could have, for some reason...
I don't know. Now I am confused.
For some reason, I could have sworn they did it. But obviously, if they're announcing it on the show, it better be right. Chat roll, I mean, you can confirm if I'm wrong, because it sounded like I might be. Josh in the booth, you're claiming I'm wrong as well, which kind of hurts my feelings a little, but that's okay.
I just don't remember them being the Raw Tag Team Champions.
For some reason, I remember them briefly having that, having SmackDown for a bit. Then they got split and had their own other separate tag titles. But we have this 6-man tag match. Like I said, went almost 25 minutes. And this was fun. This was a fun 6-man.
Yeah. I mean, these guys, all 6 are awesome. So you're like, okay, they did this match a while ago. I think it was, I don't know if it was on SmackDown or Raw, and it was awesome then. Kind of, I think the first time they did that, like Orton with the Revival, and that was an awesome match, and kind of like solidified them as kind of being a little group.
Yeah,
not completely, totally a group, but at least acquaintances with each other.
And now they got matching gear and everything.
Yeah.
Match ends with Kofi hitting the Trouble in Paradise on Scott Dawson, getting the win for the New Day. They're celebrating, and then a familiar music hits. Not a music that we normally hear on SmackDown.
No. We haven't heard this music on SmackDown in probably like 12 years.
I think longer.
Probably.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman arrive. And Kofi asks Big E and Xavier to leave the ring. He's like, guys, let's be real here. I know what Brock's here for. He's not here for pancakes. You guys should leave for now. I think he needs to talk to me. Heyman says it's a bad day for the New Day. They officially issue a challenge to Kofi to defend the WWE title against Brock on the Fox premiere on October 4th. And Kofi accepts. Brock walks up to try to shake his hand, and then we have an F5. So,
very typical of Lesnar.
Kofi and Lesnar is happening. It's been a rumor for months that this was going to happen on the Fox premiere.
Yeah.
Now we know it's definitely going to happen. And everyone on social media is like, all right, Kofi's reign's over.
I don't think it is.
I don't either. I don't either.
Like, I don't get the point. I get the point of having it be like, oh, Brock Lesnar's the WWE champion again, but Brock Lesnar doesn't show up. If you're debuting your show on a brand new network, why would you give your title to a guy that shows up once every 4 months?
And
like it's not, it loses the appeal. Like, I think the Universal title lost its appeal so much when he had it. It just felt like there wasn't even a champion there on Raw.
Yeah.
And I think, Reigns kind of brought it back a little bit.
Suspenseful music for a second.
I was like, what's happening right now? And then Rollins has did a lot to definitely help it get back to, some prestige on Raw. But I just don't get the point of...
Well, your reason, I feel 100% accurate. The other reason that I'm leaning more towards on why I feel like Kofi will retain is even if it somehow ends up in a DQ finish or some, Kofi still stays with the title.
I think I know what you're gonna say, and I think I'm gonna agree with you.
Should I even say it then, or should you say?
No, you say. You say. I'll tell you if I agree with you.
So we're going to a new network, a very large network. It's going to have a bunch of new eyes on it. A lot of these eyes know Brock Lesnar and have heard of Brock Lesnar, know the history of Brock Lesnar. Not all of them are going to know who Kofi Kingston is. And he's the champion. If you go there and have Kofi, no pun intended, slay the beast, and somehow win that match and retain his title over a visiting juggernaut in Lesnar, that's going to bring all those new eyes with such credibility on Kofi. Like, if he could beat Lesnar, then he should be the champ.
Yeah.
We got to get behind it because he just beat Brock freaking Lesnar.
Yeah.
Well, if you go the other way and Lesnar beats him, wow, Lesnar's the champ. And like you said, gone for 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's like, I forgot there was a champ for all those new viewers.
Yeah, like I just think it just dilutes everything when he doesn't, there's no need for him to have the title.
No.
Lesnar.
He doesn't need to be in title matches anymore.
He does. Like, I get the idea.
He can still be an attraction.
I get why they put him in the title matches. Like, I think the one with him and Rollins at SummerSlam, like, obviously they gave him the Money in the Bank, but I thought that was an awesome match too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Rollins did some incredible things in that match, and Lesnar works so well when he's against a smaller guy anyway. So, like, because they can, sell for him, and he can throw them around and do everything to them. When he's against, like, a Strowman, it's hard because they're both two, monsters. Which, I mean, it's cool, but after a while, you're like, all right, there's only so many things you can do with these people. And it leads to the same spots every match where Lesnar goes into the post on the outside, and that's how they get the upper hand. And like, I feel like it's very calculated anymore, and like, it's nice to spice it up and be like, oh, that's not the spot they're doing anymore. They're doing something different to like have the babyface get the upper hand on him. Mm-hmm. But I also think Lesnar respects Kofi, I would think, to go, oh, we're going to tear this down. And we're going to put on an awesome match. Because I think every time he's gone up against AJ, Daniel Bryan, Rollins.
They're fun matches.
Yeah, I think he has fun and likes doing it. Yeah. Better than being like, oh, I got to go. Like
the big guy versus the quick guy.
Yes, I got to go against Reigns again and have the same match. Like, it's, power versus power. This is like speed versus power. So I think it's going to be awesome. And what I was going to say is the New Day are going to turn heel.
Oh, God. Why would you say such a thing?
I don't know. That's what I thought you were going to go with. I thought it was going to be like a shocking ending, like where it's like Kofi retains, but still
for
ends up turning.
For marketing value on Fox, that would be the worst possible thing they could do. To think,
they always do something crazy. The Raw 1000 or whatever was like Punk turning heel, which I was out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something different.
Oh.
Or, if anything, Lesnar's going to lose.
The fact that you brought that into the universe worries me.
Listen, Kofi has not been... He's been getting cheered still, but they're not getting cheered as much as they were. There's like that weird, which kind of is annoying with the WWE universe, where it's like, oh, you've been on top too long. We got to start booing you now so we can...
It's been 6 months.
I know.
Exactly. Which is a great length for a reign, but it's not like... entirely dragging out.
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying, you know how people just get so restless, like, oh, Kofi's still champion. You're like, enjoy this. We don't know if he's ever going to get it again. So just enjoy the ride. And he's having amazing matches with everyone he's stepping in the ring with. So, and the stories have been good.
Yeah.
It hasn't been boring.
No, not at all.
So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what they do. But I really don't want Lesnar to win.
We have a quick little promo with Sasha and Bayley. Sasha's talking about how she's been in the Hell in a Cell match. Ask Becky how that is. Oh, wait, she wouldn't know because we're going to have Sasha and Becky at Hell in a Cell. Mm-hmm. And then they are asked about Sasha's opponent tonight, Charlotte. Bayley cuts off saying Sasha will answer anything about Charlotte in the ring. And then we go to an interview with Eric Rowan with Michael Cole backstage. Because last week, remember what I said on this show about Rowan's promo? I'm quizzing you now. Apparently.
I'm trying. I think you just said it was too where he talked too fast.
Yes.
Now he talked too slow.
No. So they did this promo. They pre-taped it. Backstage, so they can just go through without the fans or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And this promo was fantastic. Mm-hmm. This really explained Eric Rowan on who he is now.
Yeah. And I like when they do these things too.
The pacing was well. He got angry at times and calmed himself down. Mm. I got the vibe of this is a very intelligent monster. Mm-hmm. And that's what they were going for, and I really think they succeeded with this.
And I feel like we haven't seen that type of character.
No, at least not in a long time.
No, like it's always just like, oh, well, Braun's just a monster.
Yeah,
he's smart, but not really smart at all. When you really when you go back to the things he's done, it's like, oh well, you cost your team the championship by interfering. You know what I mean? Like it's just like stuff where it's like, oh, I get where they're going with this. I like this, and I like that Harper's back too. It's awesome.
So Rowan mentions to Michael Cole, if you want to ask Harper a question, go find him. You're talking to me, and I've been overlooked, underappreciated, and disrespected. And then he got into my attacks on Roman Reigns were meant to scare the man. And with Daniel Bryan, his biggest mistake was thinking that we were intellectual equals when I'm smarter than him. So he, boom, 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 got everything out of the way with it.
Yeah.
And I really loved this promo. Mm-hmm. You know what else I really love?
What?
Our fans and listeners, who every week are kind enough to join us live in the chat roll and leave us various comments on YouTube and iTunes, giving those 5 stars, subscribing, because we're trying to make the show better and better and better and better and better for you.
Yes.
And Tom's going to tell you how else you can help us with that.
I am going to tell you. If you guys are watching at home, definitely like, subscribe, leave us comments below. Let us know what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show. If you're listening on iTunes, definitely give us a 5-star rating. And thank you guys for making us the ESPN of TV talk.
All right, and while we're on the plug-in, I do want to give a quick plug to a personal friend of mine who just had a book come out.
Sweet.
I'm throwing it right up here. This is called The Bewitching of Camille by D.A. Barney. Now, for those of you who are fans of Harry Potter
That's a creepy
or
cover.
Underworld, this is like the critics have said this is a combination of those two. It's a very creepy, very artistic cover. So it tells a tragic story of a young witch who must battle tremendous odds to save her daughter from a young warlock who will be forced to destroy them both. It is getting rave reviews on Amazon right now.
Awesome.
And people all over the world are buying it. It just came out. I just got mine a couple days ago. And honestly, I'm not a big fantasy book guy. That's just not my thing. I know obviously a lot of people like it, hence Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and all that. I have not been able to put this book down these last couple days.
Awesome.
It is really good. It's
Now
more,
that music works.
Yeah, that works for it. D.A. Barney is incredible. This is the first of a trilogy. So you can get this in paperback or ebooks exclusively right now on Amazon.com. Look it up, The Bewitching of Camille. And let me know if you get it, and let me know what you think of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go get it, guys.
Get it. Just like Ali was trying to get that Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep.
Except Sami Zayn wouldn't let that happen.
No. Oh, that's Sammy.
What I love, though, is they brought up how, like, 2 months ago, Ali beat Nakamura in a non-title match.
Yeah.
Because forever we thought they were just going to erase that from our memory. At least they brought it back. And the match never happened. Sammy's saying Ali will never be champion. They ganged up, beat up Ali. Kinshasa set it up as we move the Fox. Ali could be one of those great good guy heroes that these new viewers could watch. And how great to have him be feuding with Nakamura and the loudmouth Sami Zayn behind him. I think this is a great pairing and could be a lot of fun once we move the Fox.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sami Zayn is so good in this role. Like, I mean, he's an amazing wrestler, but he's just so good at being that kind of, just heel manager, spokesperson for Nakamura. And it just gets you going, oh God, I just, like, you want to see him get their hands on Sammy as much as you want to see him beat Nakamura. Yeah. At the same time. And I mean, him with the neck brace just makes it even better. And I mean, I think the Undertaker thing, that was last week, right? Yeah, where we were like, it wasn't that good. At least it's helping.
It's helping him because now he's wearing the neck brace from a choke slam.
And he can, like, bring it up to where, like, they could have a match.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Taker's going anywhere. So.
No, I mean, he's still around for an occasional thing.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens takes a seat with a ticket. And what I appreciated with this, he wasn't sitting ringside.
Yes.
He was just randomly in the middle of the crowd.
It would have been better if
those seats are expensive.
It would have been better if he walked down the steps with, like, some popcorn and a soda in his hand and then took his seat. But he just went out,
Well, they have, like, the vendors that go around there. Like, you could have got a seat.
I know.
Someone could have come over, gave us one of those giant pretzels.
If anything, I wish. I mean, there's just not enough time in the show, but it would have been nice if to have, like, Kayla go up and be like, Kevin, why are you here right now?
And I love, like, looking at that photo that Josh put up from WWE's website. The kids.
Yeah.
Right behind him. Now, either those are crew members' kids that they planted there.
I don't think so. They're probably
or these kids are having the greatest moment of their lives.
Yeah. But I do like that it wasn't ringside. It was just a random seat. Like, it made it feel like he actually, we all know he didn't buy a ticket outside, but it made it feel way more than him being like, oh, I bought a front row ticket and I'm going to sit here and watch this. Yeah.
And Shane McMahon comes out right after he was served papers for the largest wrongful termination lawsuit in history for $25 million.
I think it's the right number.
I think that's a fair number for how he's treated Kevin Owens.
Yes, for sure.
Now, I love Shane. Now, explain this part to me, though. Shane walks out with security. The security are now standing right in front of the barricade where Kevin Owens would come down if he were to come down.
Yeah.
Shane then says, let him in the ring,
But not the security?
No. Well, Shane then tells the security to let him in the ring, but watch him. Then he's in the ring, and then Shane tells security, you know what, you guys can leave. Why did you have security there in the first place?
I don't know.
But those local guys got a paycheck, so I'm not complaining.
No, it would have been better if he had them come in the ring and kind of just surround Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was, just, especially when he started getting to his face at the end, I think it would have been better if they kind of stepped in.
Sure.
And, like, Kevin being like, oh, I can't hit these guys because I'm fired and I don't work here, so... or Shane could be like, don't even touch these guys.
Yeah.
I already, you're already fired. Do you want another lawsuit on top of it? Because these guys, that would be a thing where Shane go, guys, don't worry. If he touches you, I got you covered. Like, you're not going to, you know what I mean? If he even lays a hand on you, we're going to sue him anyway. You know what I mean? Like, showing that he has all this money and, don't worry about it. I got it covered.
So Kevin breaks down how something we touched on last week, how you attacked an official when Kevin Owens was the ref last week.
Yep.
I wasn't insubordinate. I tried to reason with you. I tried to fight you, and I've tried to help you. So I'm going to hurt you where it hurts the most, in your wallet, in your pride. And when I win this case, I will get to come back in this ring, based on how it says in the paperwork, and tell you that you're fired. Now, I don't quite understand how that works.
I saw something online where someone was like, well, I think, if anything, they make the storyline of Kevin buys out Shane's, percentage in the company. Which they've kind of done that before, that storyline before.
$25 million would do that?
I don't know.
It's $1 billion company.
I
would think Shane has more than $25 million worth.
I'm just saying. I mean, I think it's going to be something where, they're going to... I also think we're going to find out later in that paperwork that if Kevin wins, then he gets, some kind of percentage in the company. He gets some kind of ownership.
If I could butt in real quick, I'm just looking at the stock value of WWE. It's actually at $75.91 per stock. So it seems reasonable with $25 million if you could buy out Shane's stock.
I want to do quick math. I got to get my calculator. Where's my calculator on my computer? Because I want to know how many shares he could buy with that.
But Shane only has how much?
So $75, you said?
Yeah.
If I'm doing then
roughly, you could get
25 million.
Yeah,
he's not going to use all of that to buy the stock.
You don't know. You don't know, man. So am I doing 25 million divided by?
Put it in savings and 76. Let it grow.
That would equal roughly 328,947 shares.
Okay. I don't know how. See, I don't know.
That's a lot of shares.
That's a lot. Yeah.
It sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about the stock market.
I think it's going to be brought. Like Shane just kind of glanced over that thing. I think it's going to. I don't know how they're going to do this though. I don't know how this is going to end up.
It's going to end up with the subpoena on a pole match. I hope I'm wrong.
I mean, yeah. Does it end in the match with them? I don't know. We already had that last year.
They're going to have one more match. I just hope it's not another Hell in a Cell match. I'd rather
Shane pick someone to fight for him.
Well, I would rather that too. Yeah. But McIntyre and Elias are both injured.
I know, but there's plenty of other guys that could fight. So, where's Lashley been? Not that I want Lashley on SmackDown.
I think he was also injured. He had
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was going to be out a few months.
Okay.
But someone who's returning, or someone's, the Authors of Pain.
What'd you think of this?
I loved it. I was so in love with this vignette, you have no idea.
I was indifferent on it.
Why? Because I want to tell you why you're wrong. Go on.
Because I think part of it was the editing. Because I think it just made them look a little awkward at times. Where they were just kind of sitting there waiting to say a line. When I couldn't I couldn't tell if it was live or it was cut. It looked like it was cut though.
Okay.
Granted, this is only the first one. The next one, which I think would have been cool to have in this, is them at some MMA gym beating the crap out of people. And when they're talking about how destructive they are, it's just cutting to them punches and all this kind of stuff, like them training. Which I think we can get to that. This is only the first one.
Yeah, I think we could still do one of just clips of them from their history in MMA or WWE. Then we can get to ones of them actually training.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why I loved this. Authors of Pain have been around between NXT and WWE for somewhere between 3 and 4 years, and this was the first time we learned anything about them.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I knew stuff because I've
as far as the WWE audience.
Yes, exactly. We knew nothing about these guys.
Yes,
and I think they were the Raw Tag Champs.
They were briefly the Raw Tag Champs. They put them with Paul Ellering, who really, with no disrespect to Paul Ellering, he was just kind of there with them. And to me, like, he helped them in NXT because he was a mouthpiece there, and they had no idea how to talk. Once they made it to Raw, he was not at all needed. Then they brought him with Drake Maverick, and all that did, it elevated Drake Maverick, and we love Drake Maverick. Yeah. But in doing so, it buried the Authors of Pain. Yeah. Because, like, why are they listening to him? Then one of them got hurt.
But then it never, like, resolved. It was just, they were just, one of them got hurt.
One of them got hurt, and then they were just kind of gone.
Yeah.
And them sitting there calm in the suits, explaining how people complain about us because we hurt people. Yeah. Because we've heard that story through WWE rumors.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
The people have gotten hurt. Especially, like, there was that one Raw match where they faced a couple jobbers where one of them they just destroyed.
Yes, I do remember that now.
And I'm sorry for using local talent. I felt bad using the word jobber. I don't know why, but
enhancement
talent. But like, so like they bring that in, and it's just like, look, you guys are afraid to fight us because there are no real men who are willing to fight us. Yeah, like them with Aleister Black would be amazing.
I know. I kept thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, that would
be the most destructive trio. And because they're asking for the same, like, we want to fight. They were kind of asking for the same thing.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know the language they were speaking in. But I love that they weren't speaking in English.
Yeah, no, like, I was totally fine with that.
It made me like, I have to watch because I need to hear what they're saying.
Which was also why I think there were those pauses, because it gave the audience time to read.
Gotcha. I just think subtitles. But I think that's why I was like, oh, if they were cutting to something as it was going on, it would at least give. It just looked like a little awkward at times. But that's them not having the experience.
I was so thrilled with this vignette, and I'm very excited to see some others, and I really want them to be on SmackDown. Yeah. I'm going to be selfish, and I want everyone I like to be on SmackDown, and I know we're not going to get everyone. But if they want to be on SmackDown, that'd be cool.
This is becoming the A show.
Oh, it's been the A show.
I know, but
it's going to become the A+ show.
And now it's going to be the official A show, though. Yeah. Sorry, Raw. Take the back seat.
Charlotte versus Sasha. First off, Charlotte is introduced by Offset, who's wearing one of Ric Flair's robes, and he forgets Charlotte's name. He just says, the Queen Flair. Woo. Her name is Charlotte.
I know. Well, Flair works too. So
as excellent as you are as a rapper and freestylist, you could not remember her name being Charlotte.
It's okay.
He got to wear one. He got to wear Flair's pink robe.
But why didn't Flair come out? I was like, they showed him backstage.
Not needed.
I know, but then why? I got fine.
I don't know. Atlanta's kind of Flair country.
That's what I mean. I know.
The Carolinas, Virginia, Georgia, that's Flair country.
But I just thought maybe they'd have him come out. I don't know why.
Yeah. I think they didn't want. Well, I don't think they wanted the live crowd to just be chanting for that, and they wanted them to pay attention to the actual match itself. Solid match. We've certainly seen better between the two of them over the years, but this was just kind of a match inserted in there. This is not a buildup of any rivalry at the moment. Yeah. Charlotte was locking in the figure four. Bayley runs in to cause a DQ, but Charlotte is saved not by Becky, but by Carmella.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either, but I like it because what it looks like they're essentially doing is they're going to kind of back Charlotte out of this just a little bit and insert Carmella into the title picture with Bayley. Because they were also heavily mentioning once Carmella came out there that she's also best friends with Bayley. Or really close friends with Bayley, or something along those lines. So, because Carmella attacked Sasha, but she wouldn't physically attack Bayley.
Which I thought we were going to get another swerve, and
Carmella just joins them?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to get. But, because, I mean, Carmella's been a face for a while now.
Yeah, but she's really hasn't had many rivalries or much matches for months because she's been doing all this stuff with R-Truth.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we've enjoyed it. But it'd be good to get her inserted into some...
Yeah, it'd be nice to have someone else. I'm like, who was the heel on SmackDown? Women-wise.
Well, now Bayley is.
No, I know, but I meant beside to get like 6
Well, I don't know who's on. I don't know who's on what show right now.
To get 3-on-3.
I don't know who's.
You know what I mean? Because you still have Becky and Sasha. You have Bayley and Carmella, and then Charlotte going against someone.
They'll throw Lacey Evans in there for some stupid reason.
Why?
Because
she's doing fine on Raw. Or
but I don't know who's on what show anymore. I need this slaughter.
I know. We need this draft to happen.
Or draft, whatever it is. We need it to happen. The King Coronation. First off, that match between Corbin and Gable
I have to watch it still.
Excellent.
I'll watch it tonight.
Absolutely excellent. And I loved the crowd because the crowd went from I just don't like Corbin to oh my God, come on, Gable. And the crowd helped make that match even better. It was already a great match.
Yeah.
The crowd made it even better. And then with the Coronation tonight, Baron Corbin, for the first time to my knowledge, gets to be on Christian's Closet.
Uh-oh.
That's right, Baron. You get to be on the prestigious edition of Christian's Closet. Because that suit that you came out in was fantastic. You looked so damn... You looked like royalty, Baron Corbin. You had the navy, slight checkered suit going with the bright white shirt, the brown shoes.
See, like that's what you should wear all the time, though. He should wear that, waiter vest. That
is the look of a king.
Yeah. That
is the look of someone you need to look up to and bow before. And I appreciate it.
I think Corbin needs a lackey, though.
He could.
I think Corbin is that kind of guy where he can be kind of like a JBL.
Absolutely.
You know, like people just hate him. Like people that don't even really like him, like just like that are like whatever. He's just kind of there to be there. When like he can have good matches. He can prove that he can go.
This is the thing that everyone forgets about Baron Corbin. Yeah, you're annoyed at him. You might not think he's the best talker. You don't like how he's always in the spotlight. He is designed for you to hate him.
Yeah.
And then in doing so, whoever he's wrestling against makes you cheer for them even more.
Yeah.
Case in point, Chad freaking Gable got the loudest pop he's ever gotten in his career from this segment.
Yeah.
When he came out, Corbin gave more short jokes, and Gable destroyed all the royalty stuff. The throne, the robe, etc. Corbin wrestles really well with some talent. Not all of them, but with a lot of good talent. Corbin makes him look even better.
Yeah.
And he makes you want to cheer. Chad Gable has never been cheered as loud to me as he has between last night and tonight.
Yeah.
And it was because not just of Gable's excellent wrestling, but because of Corbin and how much we all hate him.
Yeah. And I think it just, like you said, it elevates Gable, and now he's in something that's important, at least some kind of feud with with Corbin going forward.
This obviously is not over.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. I'm glad Gable's getting this type of rub, and Corbin, the King role, I do think will help him, at least for the short term. We'll see once the feud with Gable ends, whenever that is. There's always what happens next with both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
But how Corbin is going to use the King gimmick then. But I never understand all the hate Corbin gets. He's not my favorite wrestler by any means.
But he gets that weird Roman Reigns kind of weird, at least people that read stuff online, like either read stuff online or just like it's the other way of like, oh, he's on the show all the time. Like he was on Raw because he was the general manager.
Yeah.
But he's not writing his lines.
No.
He didn't make himself general manager.
No. It's not his fault.
Yeah, it's them giving him this stuff to do. Like, he's just trying to do what he can do with it.
Right.
And be at least somehow entertaining, which, I mean, it was annoying when he was general manager because I just thought he was on the show too much. Like, you don't need to be on the show every segment. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Mm-hmm. There's 50 million people there. Give someone else a chance.
Heavy Machinery versus the B Team. Mm-hmm. Guess what? We have a bonus Christian's Closet.
I knew it.
Bonus. Well, tag team. No, you can play them both. Play them both, Josh. Play them both. Why not? Tag team action plus Otis with the new gear. Because somebody last week, when he took off the top of the singlet, they're like, that. We need to see more of that.
Put that away.
And now Otis comes out, takes off like their regular vest, and he's out in the short trunks and nothing else.
I mean, I'm going to say it now. He's going to be paired with like a Mandy Rose.
Yes.
In the next 6 months. Right?
They're going to have some type of... I mean, obviously they don't do like the bikini contest anymore or things like that. But there's going to be some type of pose down contest that he's going to uninvited go into.
He reminds me of that like Big Dick
Big Dick Johnson?
Yeah, that guy, yeah. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, that guy doesn't work here anymore. But we got this guy who kind of looks like him. Let's use him to do this stuff.
Oh my God. Otis.
I mean, he goes with it. He doesn't, you know.
And that photo with Bo Dallas in it says it all. Because Bo's like, what's happening? Because we should be talking about, hey, Bo's lost weight. Bo looks great in that photo.
Yeah.
But we're all just looking at Otis. Sorry, Bo. Heavy Machinery win with the compactor, so they're continuing to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all
I think they'll be a good opponent for the Revival.
It'll be a fun dynamic.
If they all stay on SmackDown.
It'll be a fun dynamic.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna stay on SmackDown though.
Heavy Machinery?
Yeah.
And, I mean, they might move. Because
from things I've at least seen online, they want SmackDown to be more sports oriented, where
the more wrestling type show.
Not as
like how it almost always has been.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe. I mean, but I also think you need some kind of comedy. You know, it can't be the same every week. And you can't be like, oh, we're gonna put all the comedy, like funny people on Raw, and then SmackDown's gonna be super serious all the
time. Daniel Bryan comes out, wants to talk about Rowan. He's been exonerated from the accusations about Roman Reigns, but he wants to say, says to the crowd, "I've never lied to you, and I saw Eric Rowan's potential. I treated him as my equal. Out comes Rowan. I'm your equal. You never let me talk. I always stood behind you. Did you ever ask me how I felt about anything?" And then Harper attacks Daniel Bryan from behind, and they start ganging up on him. Out comes Roman Reigns to try to make the save. However, the Bludgeon Brothers take advantage and
I don't think they're not the Bludgeon Brothers.
No,
anymore.
Not officially. At least as
I mean, they haven't said.
They haven't said.
All they said was they were in the Wyatt family together before.
I thought they said someone like Harper, like he just bludgeoned him.
They may have said that, but I don't. Yeah. I
mean, they haven't announced him as bludgeoned, but they absolutely maul Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. They do their finisher, Daniel Bryan through the table. They lift they throw the what's the word?
The pad?
Not the pad, but the barrier onto Roman Reigns. They lift the pad, slam the security guys, like you said. They made both of them look like absolute monsters. And between Clash of Champions and tonight, just like that, Eric Rowan is like the top heel.
Yeah.
Like, it really is.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean,
yeah. I mean,
and now Rowan is Reigns, the voice box behind it, which is a change as well.
Yeah. But I like that they're associated, but they're not like, oh, we're going to come out together.
Yeah. They're still kind of their own men. But they have the common bond.
Yeah. What if this is all like a thing to get the Wyatt family back together in the end? I think it'd be crazy if they did. But I'm not saying they need to.
You propel these two as big as their singles, and then you put them with the Fiend. Oh God,
right?
That'd be amazing.
He wins the championship, and then they're all together still.
Yeah,
he did say he needed to get more friends. So Wyatt did. But yeah, I mean, I like the ending. I'm kind of sad Daniel Bryan is turning face, though. For now, like I don't think we reached fully where he could be.
Well, he's not the new Daniel Bryan anymore. Can we please stop calling him that?
No, he's still. Well, maybe I get this. He's
been the new Daniel Bryan since the Royal Rumble.
I know, but he's been the new Daniel Bryan. But I think I don't know. We're obviously leading to a tag match.
Yeah.
On Fox.
I'm excited
not a
for
Hell in a Cell.
No, I could definitely see this being like the hour one. Well, no, this might kick off the show.
I think this is going to be Hell in a Cell.
You don't think this match will be on the Fox premiere?
No, I mean I don't know. I wouldn't put it on the Fox premiere.
As of right now, because obviously we have one more week before the Fox premiere. If I were to tell you what is going to be the opening segment or match on the Fox premiere.
On the Fox premiere?
Would it be a promo?
Yes.
Would it be a match?
I think it's a promo with the one and only Rock. I think they pull out the big guns for this. I think Rock's coming back for SmackDown.
And you think that's how the show will start?
Yes. I think either Rock comes out and someone else comes out to confront him, or and not that leads to a match or anything, but just something to get a new guy, into that. I think Fox is gonna want something big.
Oh, sure.
So it's either gonna be The Rock coming out. I don't think it's gonna be Stone Cold. He's more the Raw show.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe Undertaker.
No, see, I almost see. Now it's probably not going to happen, but I would not be surprised if the show just started with Lesnar and Kofi.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them doing that too.
Just the title match opens the show on Fox, and then you have Roman and Bryan versus Harper and Rowan actually main event the show.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be. There's going to be so much that they're trying to put.
They're going to throw so much in that show.
It's like the 20th anniversary of SmackDown. And it's going to be 1 million people. It's going to be like the Raw reunion thing where it's like 1 million people.
It's in LA.
Yes. Are we going or no?
Are
you out of town?
I am actually in Hawaii performing at the Hawaii Improv
I'll just go
Festival
by myself.
of Improv.
Hopefully Kevin Owens can get me a ticket.
There you go. So that wraps up the show, but you were talking about you had a quick thing maybe for a very quick wrestling wrap.
Yeah, just something I saw online.
Sure.
Regarding the announcers for going forward, at least just rumors of what we're hearing. It's apparently Fox wants them to go to a two-man booth again for commentary. And at least what I've seen online is that Cole is going to come to SmackDown and possibly be paired up with Corey Graves. And they'd be brand exclusive
just
as well.
Cole and Corey, and then maybe
SmackDown.
like Tom Phillips and Byron both go to Raw?
Apparently it's Vic Joseph is going to be calling Raw, and they don't know who else is going to it.
Where's Tom Phillips then?
We don't know. We don't know where Renee Young's going, or Byron, or whatever. It's at least this is what I read online. So it's like, I don't know. Who knows? They may end up being like, no, we're not doing that. We're keeping it as it is. And either just keeping Corey on one show and not having me on both shows. But apparently it's going to be Michael Cole back on SmackDown.
Well, I mean, one thing with Fox, as far as their other sports, their baseball, their football, they're pretty much always two-man booths. So that doesn't surprise me if they want to do that.
But it's crazy that they're going to change Raw at the same time.
Agreed.
When they have 5 people that do this.
Yeah.
Like you can do Renee... Either Renee, Tom Phillips, and Byron on Raw, and have Corey and Cole on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah. I don't work there. So. I think it's. I think it's very interesting that they're like, what are they gonna do? Like either Tom Phillips is maybe leaving, but I think that's weird. I think Tom Phillips is busted.
Tom Phillips has become a fantastic play-by-play commentator,
and I like the SmackDown crew of him, Corey, and Byron. I think they work well together.
Yes, they do.
And they're it's very old school to me.
I personally feel, and I know it's going to sound biased because I'm doing the SmackDown Aftershow, but I feel like the SmackDown commentating crew gels better than the Raw.
Yes. I feel like the Raw...
Not putting down the Raw commentator, I just feel the SmackDown gels better.
I feel like sometimes it's just too much... It almost sounds like too much bickering between everyone. Where, like, this is like... I think Byron knows his spots to be like, I'm going to say this, so then Corey can say this to me and entertain the people at home. Like, they're... You know what I mean? It's just... They all just gel together, so... It's very interesting, though. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We want to know
2 weeks.
what you guys think about that. Also, let us know. What do you think will open the show on the Fox premiere?
Yeah.
Leave us a comment on the YouTube page or on iTunes. And in the meantime, you can talk to us on various forms of social media. Tom Connolly, how can people reach out to you?
You can find me Twitter, Instagram, Tom the Com. Also check out my Etsy store at Connolly Central. Yeah, that's about it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. You can follow Gabby on Twitter and Instagram at Gabby Loren TV. She's at the WoW Women of Wrestling tapings right now. Support that. Her episodes of Impact, I believe they begin airing at the end of the month. So check out on Twitch, and we'll be going to Access and everything for that. And follow me on Twitter at Will Rosenberg, Instagram, The Will Rosenberg, Personally.com/Christian Rosenberg. And for all your other AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow me on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Tom Connolly, I am Christian Rosenberg, and we will see you later.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.